My last story I have that is supernatural in nature. I was roughly about 18 or 19 years old, so almost 13 years ago now. My friend at the time asked me if I wanted to go ghost hunting with him and this other group, one of the members he was trying to get to know on a closer level. At the time, I had nothing to do, so I agreed. The first place we went to was a cemetery. My friend and I get there, the other people were already there. There was a lesbian couple who were the leads of the group, as well as being super nice. A guy who was excited to do this, a girl who looked like she wanted to be anywhere else but here, and the girl my friend was interested in. We spent a good hour in the cemetery and nothing really happened. My friend says that he felt like something was watching us. I don't believe him because the couple brought ghost hunting gear and nothing popped, on top of the fact that I think he was just trying to impress the girl. We eventually leave and go to the next place. The next place was, I don't even know what to call it. It looked like it could have been a church or a meeting hall. The biggest thing about it was that whatever it was burnt down and abandoned. You would think not much remained, but it was such an old building that it was made out of cement bricks, so only the flooring, ceiling, and windows were gone. Though the real frightening thing about the building was the fact that it was so far out from the city that it was a place where people went to use drugs. Along with the gear, we all also had some form of self-defense, just in case, before making our way in. Immediately, we had to be careful going in, as there were random syringes laying around. The ground inside was dirt, stone, and the old wood flooring that was stomped into the ground with trash, debris, and needles scattered about. There were no interior walls in this building, but you could look to the ground and see where the walls would have been. The ghost hunting gear the couple had was acting weird. Not that it was picking something up, but that it wasn't turning on at all. All three pieces they brought didn't work, so we just relied on an old tape recorder that my friend brought that worked. We set it up in the middle of the building and went about it ways. We spent about 30 minutes there, but it felt longer, mainly because I was worried that a drug addict would show up. Though as time went on, the sky would get darker and darker, specifically over the main room of the building. Me, my friend, the girl he liked, and the girl that didn't want to be there, were on the edge of the main room, and the girl who didn't want to be there let out a yell. Everyone's attention turned to her as she moved her arm to look at the back of it. On the back of her arm was this large, bright red, 4-finger scratch mark. We decided to call it there and leave after that, along with sense of uneasiness that we all were feeling. As we left the building, the looming darkness overhead was gone and replaced by the night sky. We regrouped in the parking lot of a Carl's Jr. and went over everything. While getting everything together, we all talked about how we had this heavy uneasiness near the end. We checked everyone's hand compared to the scratch. The mark dwarfed everyone's hand. The closest was my friend, who had to stain himself to get just barely smaller than the scratch size. The ghost hunting gear then was working again, like nothing was wrong. Finally, we go over the audio from the recorder.